The Virtua Tennis series was developed by Sega and originally released in arcades in 1999. The next year it made its jump to consoles with a port to the Dreamcast. The game had solid reviews and Sega went on to develop another 6 Virtua Tennis games for consoles, handhelds and a mobile port in 2012. Virtua Tennis 4 was originally released on the PC, Wii, PS3 and Xbox 360 where it got average reviews. Although motion controls were added for all consoles, Virtua Tennis 4 didn't do much to change the formula from previous installments. Just under a year after launching on consoles, Virtua Tennis 4 came to Vita as one of the Vita's launch titles. It may not have shined on consoles, but the short game sessions and variety of modes made it a perfect game for a handheld. Compared to the console versions, Virtua Tennis 4 World Tour added many exclusive features and, like most of the Vita's launch titles, attempted to use the various controls and features of the Vita. Aside from more minigames and optional touch controls, there was also a first-person mode and the ability to control the game using the Vita's gyroscope, although the traditional button controls were more precise. Character creation returned, but now players could use the Vita's front camera to take a photo of their face and have the game construct a character based on that photo. 2 players could play using the same system by turning it sideways in the style of Pong, with each player using a combination of touch control and buttons to play. Augmented reality could be used to bring tennis players featured in the game to real-world photos. And online play was enhanced with players having the ability to share stats, leave comments on the home screens of their friends, and also to download player characters to compete against you in the career mode. In reality, many of the additions were nice to have, but were not major selling points of the game. They were there to give the Vita launch buyers a chance to try the different features of the system, but Sega had the good sense not to impose any of the Vita's unique control methods to the game. Players had the choice of playing with touch control and gyroscope or just sticking to the button inputs. The game modes included the arcade mode that the series was known for, and a career mode that was introduced from the console versions of Virtua Tennis 4. This mode allowed players to tour the globe to qualify and participate in various international tournaments while building the experience of the player's character. You move through the world like you're progressing on a board game, competing in friendly matches, playing minigames and meeting fans to increase your experience and qualify for major tournaments. If you fail to gain enough experience, you may not qualify for a tournament, and if you linger on the side activities too long, you may miss the window to play in the tournament. The tournament mode was extremely addictive, making it easy for players to see their progress and strive for the next big tournament. One complete playthrough of the career mode could take over 10 hours, but it's easy to lose track of the time with the short gameplay sessions and variety of activities. The minigames included playing the tennis-bowling hybrid game or destroying the pirate ship. They were pretty random, but a fun distraction from the main game. Chasing the next score to unlock the next level of the minigame added a welcome break from playing match after match. As a launch title, Virtua Tennis 4 really showed the Vita's graphical capabilities. The game looked amazing with bright colours and detailed sprites. In my opinion, it was a better looking game than Uncharted Golden Abyss, although Virtua Tennis 4 didn't have to deal with the variety of environments and action that Golden Abyss had. The sound fit the game perfectly. Smashing the ball back at an opponent felt so satisfying in part because of the sound. Where the game really shone was the gameplay. It was extremely easy to pick up and play, with the left analog stick used for movement and the 4 face buttons assigned to hitting the ball in a variety of ways. Although the game was easy to grasp, it became very challenging on hard mode and further into the career mode. Trying to outplay the AI with clever aiming and ball placement were key to winning some of the trickier matches. The career mode was well designed, easing you into the game with simple AI and easy goals for the minigames before really challenging you. Having each match only last a few minutes meant it was a great game to take with you on the go. In large doses, the game may feel repetitive, but playing in short bursts kept it feeling fresh. Reviews were favourable, citing the graphics, fun gameplay and good for quick burst style of the game. It was noted by many reviewers that the extra features on the Vita version didn't add much, and that Virtua Tennis 4 on the Vita was not a game for those that disliked the console version. It got 77 on Metacritic on Vita compared to 69 that the PS3 version got. Despite a pretty good critical reception, the game did not appear to sell well. Virtua Tennis 4 did not perform well on consoles and the Vita version followed a similar trend. This may have been in part caused by the lukewarm reception of the console versions, but also due to being overshadowed by the high-profile Sony releases for the Vita, like Uncharted, Wipeout and MotorStorm. A few months after Virtua Tennis 4 came out on Vita, Virtua Tennis Challenge was released on mobile devices. Likely caused by poor sales of the console and Vita version and difficulty in standing out from many game releases on mobile, this was the last Virtua Tennis game to be released. The digital Vita version itself was removed from the Sony PSN store in April 2015, 3 years after its release. Fortunately, it is still available physically if you can track it down. Playing the game 5 years later, it's still as fun as I remembered. After just a few minutes, I got the hang of the controls again and felt comfortable jumping into career mode with the same character I designed years ago. It's a shame the game can no longer be bought on PSN, but if you haven't tried it yet, I recommend trying to find a copy and giving the game a play. The simple, fun and addictive gameplay may hook you like it hooked me. To celebrate the PS Vita's 5th year anniversary, I'm going to be releasing retrospective videos on some of the early titles for the PS Vita. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe below. Thanks for watching.